Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I am headed out to do a couple of things. I am headed out to a piece of property that I have a bunch of trail cameras kind of littered all over the place, and they've been there pretty much the whole year, ever since summer. I know a few of the cameras that I want to go check. Hopefully the batteries are still working in them, because I'm really curious to see if the bucks are still holding their antlers. And if I check those cameras and it looks like some of the bucks have started to shed, I'm gonna be hitting this property super hard, looking for shed antlers, because there is at least 2 different bucks that I would really like to find the sheds off of. So hopefully they've shed by now. It is February 22nd, and if they haven't, all good. At least I can grab my cameras and bring them back home, clean them up, get the batteries swapped in them, and put them out in strategic locations in order to figure out if the bucks have shed yet. So anyway, that's my plan. I only got a couple hours of daylight left, so we're headed out there. Hopefully we can get something done. Alright, y'all, so made it to the first spot. This one's pretty dang easy. I'm putting on this thing backwards. What the heck? The camera is pretty much right by the road, so makes it easy on me checking it. Again, I haven't checked any of these cameras since November, and like I say, it is February, so we're gonna see if this camera even has battery. So yeah, we'll see if the batteries are still rocking. If they're dead, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the cameras, bring them home, clean them up, put new batteries in them. But this one's still here. I had this one set up on a scrape line here back in November. It looks like they're still kind of scraping up the ground a little bit. Maybe that's from squirrels, I don't know, but no, they're still scraping. Look at this. They still got this scrape opened up. Licking branch up here. Still using it. We'll see if this camera's still got battery. Like I say, literally, my truck's right there. You see this trail coming through? Still got battery, bud? Oh my gosh, it still has battery. It's taken 1,900 pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this entire camera, and like I say, I'm just gonna take it home, clean them up, put new batteries in them, and I'll probably, if there's good pictures still at this spot, like if they're still coming through and just checking this community scrape, I'll probably just come back out here and put the camera right back where it was. But I want to get these things home, just do a little bit of maintenance to them, keep them up. So yeah, sweet. Camera number 1. 1,900 pictures, and the batteries are still good. It's a good start. It's a pretty well used trail through here. It's fresh deer tracks. Chances are I'll probably be putting this camera right back in the same spot, but we'll put some fresh batteries in it. Alright, on to the next one. Now that I'm back out here, the placement of these cameras are all starting to come back to me. I think we're in pretty good shape to find them all, but we might lose daylight before, we'll definitely lose daylight before I get all the cameras, but I'll for sure be able to get hopefully about half of them. Don't mind my truck, it is a mess. Alright, I got 2 different cameras in this block of woods, somewhat close to each other, so we'll go grab this one that's a little closer to the road, and then grab the one that's further down in. trails are beat down pretty good in here. Trying to keep my eyes glued to the ground, looking for sheds. Right about now is the time they're going to start dropping. If I can hit them early enough before the mice and squirrels get to them. They just, the second these sheds hit the ground, it seems like the rodents get to them real quick, chew them up real bad. So hopefully we can find them before that happens, but we'll check this trail camera up here, see if it's still got some battery in it. You can see how beat down this path is. Trail camera's right here, so see if it's still got battery. Does not look like it. Looks like it's dead. So we'll pull this camera, get it out of here. On to the next one. Check this trail out. This is the trail I need to take anyway to go check that camera. There's a rub right there. It's kind of an old one, but so we'll take this up in here and grab this second camera. Or I guess third camera. I've already grabbed one, but grab this thing and see if there's any shed antlers along this trail. I mean, this thing is beat down. Look at that. Like I say, guys, I'm kind of more or less just trying to get intel as to whether or not these bucks are still holding. I don't want to come through here and press this place really hard trying to look for sheds. If the bucks are still holding, I don't want to push them out of this area. So just trying to make a straight line path to checking my cameras, get out, get home, look at all the cards and see if they're still holding. Like I say, if they're still holding, I am not going to press the issue of trying to find sheds on this piece of property, because I don't want to push the bucks out of here. I know they're using this place to bed, so we'll just kind of leave them be and let their antlers drop, and hopefully we can find them later on. Look at this, we got a rabbit. After I shed hunt this thing, I might come through and rabbit hunt it. Just do some small game hunting in here, because man, this is just perfect rabbit habitat. We've got a couple of deer out in the field here, pretty much right in front of where my trail camera's at. Looks like a couple of does and a fawn. There they go. They caught my wind. They caught my wind. It was blowing right down towards them. That's okay. They didn't see me. Honestly, that's alright, because I need to check this trail camera. And they were right in front of it. Looks like they still maybe have this scrape opened up. See if this camera's got any battery. Nope. Dead. Alright, head back to the truck, see if we can't grab one more trail camera before we lose the light. Well, it'll be interesting to see if any of the bucks on the cameras have shed or not, because if they have, probably spend this weekend just burning miles out here looking for sheds. Conditions are just perfect for trying to find sheds. There's a lot of matted grass. You know, obviously there's no vegetation and stuff, so a little bit easier to see the sheds. And then also this weekend we're supposed to have a little bit of wind, which from what I've experienced is kind of favorable if you're trying to look for sheds, because sheds don't move in the wind, grass does. So if you see a bunch of grass blowing around and something that looks like grass but it's not blowing around, chances are it's a shed or just a stick. But let's go find one more camera. All right, I have to hustle. We got a little bit of a walk because the dirt road is as muddy as it gets, and I'm not trying to get my truck stuck all the way out here. Not that it couldn't do it, but I'm not trying to tear up the county roads, not trying to get stuck, and not trying to power wash my truck tomorrow. So we're just gonna hoof it, try to get down here in good time, run up there and grab my trail camera. Stuff is as thick as it gets. If the bucks are hanging out anywhere, probably gonna be hanging out down in here. I mean thick. Huh. Well, it was on this tree, so either got stolen or I moved it and forgot. But I don't remember moving it. I swear it was right on that tree. I gotta think back, but I don't think I moved that thing. I think that camera got stolen. Dang it, man. Well, I'll tell you what, that is why I run mostly just these cheapo $24 Pasco cameras from Walmart, because stuff like that, this is a piece of public ground, and I'd bet $100 that camera got stolen. I don't think I moved it. Just a little reminder that if you're out hunting and you see someone else's camera, just leave it alone. Leave it there. Don't mess with it. Don't tinker with it. And definitely don't steal it. Because it sure as heck ain't yours if you didn't put it there. Because, man, it's frustrating, because I drove all the way out here. I hiked all the way in here, trying to race the sun to get this camera checked, and it's not even there because someone stole it. It's frustrating. Don't do that. Well, I guess I'll just head back to the truck. I could have gone and checked another camera, but now I wasted all my time hiking back in here just to find out that it was stolen. Well, I went back there and looked around thinking how maybe a squirrel chewed through the webbing or something, and it just fell off the tree, rolled down the hill or something, but nope, it's just gone. Anyway, headed back to the truck. Skunk crossing. but I didn't walk into his path. Just let him go by. Well, that is that, boys and girls. I will see you back at home. I'll pop those memory cards into the computer and see what we got. Hopefully we got either pictures of bucks holding or pictures of bucks that's been shed. Either way, I just hope we get some pictures of some bucks. All right guys, so I'm back at the house and here is what we got. So this photo was taken, this is the bully buck. This is one of the bucks that I've really been wanting to get some photos of and find his antlers, but this timestamp is way off. But that photo was taken 4 days ago and he's still holding both his sides, so that kind of gives me a good idea that these bucks are still holding. There was also some smaller bucks on this same camera that were holding as well. But then this photo, this is a new buck. I'm not really sure which buck that is, but he showed up November 6th. But yeah, he's a pretty sweet looking deer. Hopefully he made it through rifle season. I never did see any other photos of him. This was just kind of a cool photo. January 22nd, there's just a bunch of deer in the field. Good to see that the deer populations are up in that area. And then, let's see. Oh, so I thought that one camera was dead, but it wasn't, because it just took a picture of me coming to get the camera. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So guys, based off of those photos, I think I'm gonna wait at least another full week, if not maybe 2 weeks, to go stomping around trying to find sheds. That bully buck was still holding both of his sides, like I say, 4 days ago, and I couldn't find one photo of a buck that had shed out there. So I think I'm just gonna hold off for a little while out there and let them drop their antlers without me pressuring them. Yeah, get out there and look for some sheds. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a fun one, just going out, checking trail cameras, and just recording kind of the day-to-day things. So anyway, if you like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button, give this video a like, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.